Hi everyone and welcome to my unboxing video of Dimension Neptune GameMaker R Revolution Victory Special Edition. Quite simple looking box art, but it seems to be just a sleeve cover on top of much more colorful box art. So let's start opening this right away. On the bottom here, one of these smaller sleeves or slips or whatever, but here's the box itself. And it's a rather simple sleeve cover. I do like it because it's simply a sleeve and not the box itself. The small details like the Neptune logo are rather cute. But how is the box? Much more colorful and detailed. So yeah, it's another Neptune game, and after Sisters vs Sisters, which was like kind of spin-off title but also kind of part of the main story, now we are again back to another completely spin-off game. Which is kind of sad, and especially annoying is the fact that this game also shares the, or at least the combat system is quite similar looking as in Sisters vs Sisters, and I feel like the combat system of that game was definitely the weakest link of that game. So to be honest, I'm not hugely excited about the gameplay, but okay, it's Neptune game, the dialogue is always funny and so on, so for that part of the game I am still excited, even though I would rather have them continue the main story after so many years. But how are the contents of this Victory Special Edition? Game itself, of course. Soundtrack CD. Oh, this is rather heavy. Denmark metal charm. Yeah. So yeah, basically a keyring. But I feel like this is so heavy that I probably won't be using this for like keyring, or I'm not sure if I'm going to use this for anything because it's so heavy. But I do like it. And I believe there should be something more. Still under here. Like usual, visual book on the bottom here. There was also one more expensive version of the game that came with all these contents, and also for example hoodie, but I thought maybe I'll skip that version of the game and simply get this Victory Special Edition, especially because you weren't able to choose the size of that hoodie and the default size was way too big for me. But let's now focus on this version of the game and check the contents here. And let's start from the most noisy item here, if I can actually get this open. Well, I broke the pouch again. But I guess that can be helped. So, the N mark, metal charm, and yeah, it definitely feels like metal charm because of how heavy it is. I feel like it would be actually quite cool if it was like double-sided. But yeah, I guess you get everything. Still, it's quite cool. And you could use it as a keyring if you wanted to. But it's rather large if you use it in a bucket, and also it's rather heavy. But I suppose the good thing is if you will notice if you drop your keys when you notice the loss of weight. But yeah, I do like it. It looks rather cool and doesn't feel cheap or anything. Okay, next maybe let's take a look inside the soundtrack CD. For once, the opener worked with the CDs. So, soundtrack CD. Let's see inside here if you can find track list. I want to rotate the disc. Yeah, I do like the N logo on the disc. And now it's the correct way, but is there a little booklet here? And here we have the track list. So 15 tracks in total. A lot of character themes and so on. Also some cute little chibi artwork. Game Maker Revolution. And I suppose let's leave the visual book at the end. So let's take a look at the game box now. I do like the usual cheerful Neptune here on the cover makes me feel cheerful as well. Inside the game box, nothing but the disc itself. And now let's start going through this visual art book. There we go. Quick sneak peek what we have, what we are in for. So index, how to nep, character, illust, and rough illust. So yeah, at least some illustration artwork at the end. But I wonder if there's anything but the cover illustrations. Oh, and these how to nep pages at the beginning that have become somewhat usual at this point, going through all of the Neptunia games here on the first pages to remind you how many games that they have made in the series. But this is also somewhat grim reminder how long time it's been since actual mainline title in the series. Well, I suppose you could argue if the Sisters vs. Sister was more of a spin-off or if it was actually a mainline game. Still, there's been so many spin-off titles in the series. And after that we have character artwork, starting with adult Neptune. Like there's some comments from the designers. And some new characters to this game. Pee-pee. I like that name. Especially because it sounds like the word for getting hurt in my native language, pee-pee. Which, okay, I guess that's not very funny. But I still love to say that name, pee-pee. Another new character, Shaka. I believe these are kind of like the main characters that you have in your party. And the fourth one being video. Then we have, of course, the usual returning characters from the older games, like the usual Neptune. In her younger form. And Noir, of course. And Plan. As well as Real. The characters that started the series so many years ago. And Neptunia. Unit. Rum. And Rum. And I believe these are again some new characters. Grab. And a feature. I believe they are kind of like rivals for you. And more side characters. Picha. Shija. Ketchup. And Eshucha. Sorry for my terrible pronouncing of the names. And copy the heart. Much more scarier character than the other ones. Copy the art. I do like her design here. Definitely feels like artist. Copy the code. And the usual villain here, Macekonne. And also some enemy characters, very likely bosses that you find. Psychopaths. And Psychozone. And then the illustration artwork of the game box, and also the cover of the Victory Special Edition. And the character illustrations together here. Oh, and next, the rough designs of the new characters. Also some commentary on the little details. I especially like the little face sketches on the side. With different expressions. And even more rough sketches. Oh, I love to see the different costumes that were considered for the copied art character. I believe she might be my favorite of the new characters here, simply because of the lovely outfit. And also some rough illustrations of the different event scenes in the game. Why they didn't include the complete illustrations of these lovely event scenes? That's a mystery to me. I would have loved to have a few more pages here with these illustrations in their complete form. That would have been a lovely addition here. Also some sketches of the cover art. And that's everything. So yeah, 50 pages. I do like how much of this rough illustrations there are, but at the same time I feel like such a missed opportunity to include also more of these actual full page illustrations, not only the two cover arts. And like usual, a lot of character artwork. And yeah, I do like these memory lane pages at the beginning that Neptune games usually have. So yeah, in general I do like it, especially the charm was quite nice surprise. And soundtrack seems to have nice amount of tracks. Visual art book, yeah, as I said, I would have hoped more of those complete illustrations, but still I love the rough designs that were included. And yeah, I do like the cheerful, colorful box. So yeah, even though I wasn't originally very excited for the game, I am now because seeing all that artwork. So yeah, I guess that's everything. Thanks for watching and bye.